Wakizachi's Tea House. Please subscribe. Konnichiwa, minasan. This is Wakizashi coming to you from the Tea House over in Japan with another video, another comic book review. How are you doing? Are you good? I'm Genki. Okay, today I'm going to do a review of Spawn issue 322, which came out today, Wednesday, September 29th. Had to check then. It's still at the Spawn price of $2.99. Thank you, Todd McFarlane, for that. That's brilliant. It's written by Todd McFarlane with art by Carlo Barberi. As you can see, it has a truly stunning cover by Bjorn Barends. Unfortunately, the cover doesn't reflect the story within. I want to read that story, you know what I'm saying? So, the Todd McFarlane variant does a much better job of reflecting the story, so I want to show you that one. Continuing on from events in the last issue, this issue has Spawn dealing out punishment to an evil, evil man. He had kidnapped a young woman and locked her in his basement. Now Spawn discovered this last issue, and so he's unleashing his full fury on the scumbag, the man. So this is a violent and bloody story which doesn't pull its punches. If you like action, if you like revenge, if you like fury, you might enjoy it. The art is fantastic as usual by Barberi, and I do recommend it. I'm getting caught up in Spawn now as a new reader, so let's get on to the story. Here we go. First of all, you've got to start with the cover, because look at that cover, how amazing is that? It's so cool. It's got Spawn and She-Spawn on it, kicking ass. Okay, we go inside. It's written by Todd McFarlane and the art's by Carlo Barberi. So previously in Spawn, while on the hunt for another secret file pertaining to the Shadow Players, Spawn makes a horrifying discovery in the basement of one of his former associates. This fight is going to be personal. So we're out in the middle of nowhere, and it's gone completely dark, no lights are showing. As he stands over the imprisoned young woman and her baby, he can't find the words to describe what he's thinking. Look at that panel, how cool is that? So inside the hut, Spawn's confronting the evil kidnapper. He's got some kind of control over the man's dogs, they're not responding to what he's saying. Spawn lunges and grabs him, hits him, boom. Let's have a look at this panel. He hits him hard enough to crush cartilage and crack bone. Around the nose and eye sockets, another fist cracks 3 ribs, but it's too easy for Spawn. The guy goes to grab a gun, he takes aim. You know what kind of shells I have in here, right? The kind that will kill you. Spawn rips off his cloak and shows himself. Take your shot, stop threatening. Boom! The shots hit Spawn's body. He doesn't show any pain. And the man is starting to panic. What have you become? Don't you dare smile, says Spawn. Smiles, crack, hits him with the chains. This is where we find out Broken, the vampire, struggles to breathe as he feels his body begin to quiver and sweat. Something is growing inside him, and now he's starting to panic. Whatever he's thrown at Spawn hasn't worked. I need you to say one more word to me, Monday, says Spawn. Ooh, that's it, say Monday. Oh my god, this is a horrible panel. It's covered in bugs. Nothing's coming out. Then, there's nothing. Please, says the young woman with a baby. Spawn realizes she must be terrified, so he changes his appearance. Becomes Al Simmons. You're getting out of here tonight, you and your baby. Can I pick you up, please? So he's echoing the please that she said just before. So Al takes her out of the dungeon, the basement, and then he takes her to a doctor. I need your help. Who are you? Get out of here. I'm calling security. She needs your help. So we switch to Todd McFarlane's famous 3 talking heads, 3 different slants of the news. The first one is talking about the young woman who's been rescued. They're not sure how or why or who found her. The second one is focusing on the kidnapper. They said that it's a white male, of course, around the age of 40. And the third one, the conspiracy theory guy, maybe, he brings up Spawn. There are rumours that a guy who wore a large red cape and was dressed in black rescued the woman. But he's asking, is Spawn working for us or against us? Is he a hero or something else? And he tells us to stay tuned. Then we go back to the hut. There's been no power for days. The scumbag, the kidnapper, he's hanging by chains. And Spawn is saying, I need you to be quiet. Kidnapper Paul is asking Spawn, you gonna kill me? Perhaps. Now he wants him to say Friday. I'm not sure why. You haven't eaten for 5 days. Then Spawn tempts him with a mouse, drops it on the floor. If you don't eat soon, you'll die. I'm giving you a choice. Follow that mouse. There's more blood on the other side, you can smell it. There's also spikes from my costume. So Paul makes his gory, bloody, violent way through the hallway, gets covered in blood. You look horrible, Paul. I guess I've been a bit abusive to you, like you were to your dogs. Here, this key unlocks a door to the other side. Make your way through the passage again and you can get out of here. But the bugs! Paul can't believe it. Is he gonna make it? Can he survive one more time? After all, he is a vampire. So Spawn releases the chains, the dogs are free, the bugs are out, Paul's making his way through the spikes. Someone in this house is gonna feast. And that's where the story ends. Then we get a little bit of breakdown for the evolution of She-Spawn, Jessica Priest, who was originally a character called Nyx. And there she is, Jessica Priest, looking so cool. And we move on to commercial for Gunslinger Spawn in October. And then preview the cover for next issue, 323. Again, another fantastic cover by Bjorn Barons. Look at those wolves, are they zombie wolves? And here we have the variant covers. This is the one by McFarlane, which shows you pretty much what this issue is about. And then there's one more by Carlo Barberi, the artist. Spawn with his chains on a rooftop, cape flapping in the wind. So how about you? Have you read it? What did you think? Please leave a comment if you have. Okay, so that's it for my review. This is Wakizashi signing off from the Tea House saying matane. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Wakizashi's Tea House. Please subscribe.